Welcome to Voices for Justice with Danielle. On February 7th, 2024, Mica called 911 from Buc-ee's, requesting a well-being check and for an officer to call her. Here are her initial calls and the officer's return call to her.
Hello?
Horry County Dispatch, Wolfson.
Hey, Officer Wilson.
How can I help you?
I'd like to do a wellness check, Officer Wilson.
Okay, what's the address?
It's Coldwater Circle.
What city?
Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
What's your name? What's the callback number for you?
And what's your first initial of your name, just so that whenever I call back, I get the right Officer Wilson?
I'm not a police officer. You can just ask for anybody. What was the address one more time, please?
Coldwater Circle, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, 29588.
Okay, can you tell me exactly what happened?
Yeah, there's a laptop there that's got naked pictures of me on it, and there's some people staying at my house that I didn't invite into my house, and I'm out of town, so I was just hoping there would be a wellness check and make sure there's no cars parked at my house that I don't recognize the license plate of, or if you could just take down those license plate numbers for me to review later, just to do a wellness check, and also maybe even pursue the property that I'm saying has naked pictures of me on it.
Okay, I can have an officer give you a call. I don't know exactly what they can do. So where are you located at right now?
Buc-ee's gas station in Florence.
Florence? Okay. Okay, you'll probably have to make a
Yeah, I
report
just want to
with
make
an
sure
officer
that
once
that
you
laptop
get back.
just doesn't end up in the wrong hands.
Okay, so who has the laptop with your pictures on it?
It's in my home, but I currently have guests staying at my home that I did not invite there. And so I'm kind of concerned that while I'm out of town, they might use that laptop for malpurposes. I don't 100% know who's there right now, but if it's who I think is there, maybe my husband's son who hit on me the other day in my kitchen without my husband there, and I told him flat out, this isn't appropriate and you need to leave. And that's on record because he texted my husband and I told my husband what happened.
Okay, so
and he might be staying at my house. And my husband's sister's been staying with us, and I did not invite her to stay with us. And I don't trust her further than I can throw her with my property that has naked pictures of me on it.
I'll have an officer give you a call because I don't know exactly what they're going to be able to do. I mean,
Okay.
Your husband invited them into the house?
Right, but it's my house as well. It's my dwelling,
Okay,
and I did not invite them to be there.
Okay, I'll have an officer give you a call.
I just need a wellness check. Yeah, I just need a wellness check, take the license plate of anybody that's there right now because I might not recognize them, and they might be invited into my home without me while I was away. So I just want to make sure nothing weird is going on in my house, and also to retrieve property that's got naked pictures of me on it.
Okay, like I said,
and actually, there's two laptops. There's two laptops that have naked pictures.
Okay, like I said, I'll have the officer give you a call and see what they're able to do, okay?
Yeah, if I can prove, I just had a question you might be able to answer. If I can prove that there's naked pictures of me on the laptops, would that give them cause enough to retrieve them?
I'm not a police officer. I can't give you legal advice, but that's something you can ask the officer, okay?
Sure. Thank you so much, Officer
welcome.
Wilson.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Apparently she didn't answer the officer. She didn't answer 543.
Hello?
Yes, this is Horry County Dispatch. This
is she.
Yes, ma'am. Let me get you on the line with the officer. 1 second.
Hello?
Hi, who am I speaking with?
Hey, is this...
This is she.
Hey, how are you? It's Officer Amon with Horry County Police Department. What can I do for you today?
Officer what?
Amon? A-M-O-N?
A-M-O-N. Okay, Ammon.
Yep.
Yeah, I was hoping to do a wellness check on my home. I'm out of town. There's some guests there that I didn't invite there. My husband did, but I didn't. So I just want to do a wellness check, get the license plate of the people that are staying in my home in case something goes down that I was not present for. And also there's 2 laptops that contain sensitive information. Actually, they're naked pictures of me on the laptops, and we're kind of going through a lot with family court. There's a baby involved. There's marriage on the line here. There's a lot going on in that house, and I just don't feel comfortable with someone else having pictures of me, to be honest, on their laptop. There's 2 laptops, one that belongs to me and one that belongs to the owner of that home. And I don't know what to do about that.
I mean, I can't take any items out of the house without orders from like a judge, because that's personal property. Unless I'm taking it for evidence, I can't just take the items from the house. That'd be illegal for me to do that. I mean, unless you want to meet me there and get them. Well, your husband lives there. Your husband's there now, correct?
I don't know if that's my husband, actually.
Well, you
I'm
just
looking
told
for
me
a
that your
paper
husband
trail.
was there. Okay.
Yeah, right now I'm looking for a paper trail that even proves that he turned in our marriage license. I don't even know if he's my husband by law, because we didn't do it right. My dad didn't give me away. We got married in the middle of the dark. Like, your dad's supposed to give you away. Your mom's supposed to be there. His parents are supposed to be there. So it wasn't done right in one way. And then legally, I don't know if it was done right another way. I've been requesting a paper trail. I've been requesting a marriage certificate so that it can prove you are.
Where'd you get married at?
Indeed. Say that again?
Where'd you get married at?
Supposedly, we got married outside in Market Commons somewhere.
Oh, all that's public record. You can literally go on the Horry County website and you can look up marriage licenses if you have access to the internet.
How would I do that?
You go to the Horry County website. They have a whole index of public information.
HorryCounty.org?
Yeah, that's our website. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm not sure which office it would fall under for those type of records, but if you can't find it, you can call them too first thing in the morning, and they'll be able to give it to you. I think they can even email it to you, actually.
Oh, perfect. I'd still like a wellness check to be done to make sure there's not any unwanted guests on my house, my property. My husband.
Right, but your husband's there. If he invited a guest, I can't make them leave.
I don't know if they were invited by my husband. I'm not asking you to make them leave. I'm just asking you to take a record of the license plates of who's at my house while my supposed husband is asleep. He texted me. He took his medicine, which his medicine literally knocks him out. He cannot awake until that medicine is digested. So he's knocked out. I'm not home. There's people I definitely didn't invite into my house. I just want to do a wellness check. Is that okay, officer?
Yeah, I just have to make sure it's not being done with the purposes of harassment. Is there any reason why you can't check on the residence yourself, or?
Yeah, I'm out of town. I'm on my way to my sister's house.
Okay. Yeah, I can run by there.
I've stopped and got gas and food and sleep and water. I stopped at Buc-ee's, and my intentions are to go to my sister's house, so I am not home. My husband is knocked out on drugs, sleeping, like medical drugs, from a doctor.
And how do you know that there's people at your house?
Because there's been guests before when I leave that were not invited by me to be there and without my husband's knowledge. My supposed husband's knowledge. So I just want to do a wellness check. I just want you to drive by slowly and take license plates and then run them and make sure nothing weird's going on.
Well, I mean, I can't give any of that information to you, though.
Oh, no, you don't have to give it to me. I mean, honestly.
Well, I'm just curious what, right, but if I run the tags, what's that going to tell me as far as, like, I'm just trying to figure out what information, I mean, I'm on my way to drive by there right now, but I mean, running the tags, if there's any vehicles there, I mean, I can't give you that information anyway.
Right.
I can ride by there.
Wanted from the law is there, if that's what you're worried about, accidentally catching someone who's wanted. I mean, wouldn't you be happy about that? I mean, that's not my intention, but it sounds like that's...
Well, no, I wouldn't know if they're wanted just based off of their license plate, though. I would need their driver's license. But I'll drive by there anyway. I was just trying to make sense of what you were trying to accomplish, that's all.
Yeah, I just want you to drive by and make sure that... I mean, to my knowledge, there should only be a blue truck there. My husband's car. My husband's truck.
Okay.
So anyone outside of that is a guest that I just don't even know about and was not invited by me.
Right, but if he invited them, I mean, I can't make anybody leave.
Yeah, but I'm not asking you to make them leave. I'm just asking you to make sure that there's nobody there that I didn't invite. He's asleep. He doesn't even know who's coming and going in and out of his house while he's asleep. I don't even know how many people have been given access to the Bluetooth lock on our house.
All right, well, I'll ride by there. I'm on my way over there now. I'll go do a welfare check on it.
Okay, there should only be a blue truck there.
All righty. Sounds good. I'll be there shortly, okay?
Yeah, and I know that he has invited his sister to live there with us under my contest, of course. I don't want her to be there. So she has a black SUV. So that would most likely be there unless she's spending the night at her house where she's supposed to be with her husband, 2 streets over. She could be there making up with her husband right now, or she could be at my house, not requested by me, but requested by my husband. So that's not suspicious. But anything else outside of that, a little suspicious.
Okay. All right, I'm on my way there now. I'll go check it out.
Okay, and if you do find something suspicious, what is your responsibility?
As far as what?
Like, what do you do with the suspicious activity if you did find any? What is your responsibility?
Well, how would I find suspicious activity? Just because the people that are there were not invited from you, I can't legally do anything about that. As long as everyone's fine inside the residence, that's pretty much it. That's what a welfare check is.
Oh, okay. So how do you know if everybody's safe?
If everyone's what?
How do you know that everybody's safe and that somebody's not in there with a gun?
Well, first I got to knock on the door and see if anyone even answers. If they don't answer, there's nothing I can do at all.
Okay, you'd have to knock on the door to figure that out?
Well, I can't kick your door in without a search warrant.
You might have a search warrant, actually.
I promise you I don't.
Oh, right. Only for me, right?
I've never met you. I don't have a search warrant for you, ma'am. I'm just trying to figure out what you need and done, that's all.
Okay, cool. Because somebody told me that inside of Horry County, my husband, my supposed husband, got someone to file some special warrant if I'm insane.
I have no idea about that. I know nothing about that.
Well, that's why I'm at Buc-ee's, to be very completely honest with you. I cannot.
I mean, that's your prerogative. I mean, at the end of the day, if you have a warrant, it'll be there until you get arrested. So it doesn't.
No, it's a special warrant that only has 72 hours, and then I can go to the county clerk's office and do what I need to do to make all of this.
I've never heard of that warrant, but maybe there's a warrant I've not heard of before, but I've never heard of that.
contested. It's called a contested warrant. It's only got 72 hours, and it's supposed to only be initiated by your legal spouse, but my spouse, for some reason or another, didn't do it, and under protest, my therapist did it, had to take her lunch break to go do this because my supposed husband wouldn't leave unless she
you're
did,
talking about a
or
pickup order. You're not talking about a warrant. You're talking about a pickup order.
No.
That's completely different.
Yeah, a pickup order. Somebody told me the word
Yeah,
warrant.
it's not a warrant. It's a pickup order. Yep.
Okay, perfect. A pickup order. That's why I'm at Buc-ee's.
Yep.
That's why I'm waiting till morning sunrise to make my way to my sister's house. It's kind of a halfway point. Stop, get gas, food, sleep, water. Safe place, very well lit. I don't know. I just want to make sure there's no unwanted guests at my house.
Well, like I said, I'll go by there, but they're not required to tell me anything, but I'll try. Do you need anything else from me, ma'am?
I don't want to make a big fuss because if the sister answers and there's a baby court case going on right now and who gets custody and whatnot, so I don't want to scare her and make her do something that she would regret. Do you think that would be kind of triggering for her?
I don't know either one of you, so I can't really give you any advice on that. I'm not familiar with y'all's situation.
Because now that I'm kind of thinking about it, I don't want her to assume that her ex-husband, who's called the cops on her a couple times and they've had to get the cops involved for several things with them, I don't want her to assume that unless it's anonymous. Are you allowed to say
you gave your name to the dispatcher, so it's already in the call.
Oh, okay. So
say she ends up getting pissed off and she's like, hey, I want to know who called. All she has to do is call dispatch and look and pretty much FOIA the call, and they have to provide that information to her.
So if I had remained anonymous, then the law would have been on my side. But because I was truthful and honest,
we don't do welfare checks for anonymous phone calls. That's harassment.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so I was honest from the get-go, and it ended up working out for me because you gave me the time I needed to process this situation to the fullest.
Okay. All right, well, I'll go check on that for you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your morning, okay?
So you're not going to go by the house then?
I'm already on my way there now. I said I'm going to go check on the house, and I said have a good rest of the morning.
Why don't you not go check on the house? Because I don't want to disrupt the baby's custody case that's going on right now.
Okay, so you don't want me to go check on the house?
That is correct. I rescind my request.
All right, I'll do that, and have a good morning anyway, okay?
About everybody that's involved in the party. Because I know that she will most likely be there. Again, not invited by me, living in my house.
I got you.
Definitely not invited.
All right, well, try to enjoy the rest of your morning anyway.
I will try, officer.
All right, have a great day. Bye.
You too. Bye.
On February 9th, 2024, Mica called 911 from the hospital requesting they secure her belongings away from JP.
Or County Dispatch, Diana.
Hi, Diana. I'm needing somebody to go to my house, the house that I currently reside in. Me and my husband are separated, and since I was admitted to the hospital, I have been told that he's taken possession of my phone, laptop, and car, which are all in my name. How do I get a deputy out there to get those items surrendered over to be temporarily held until I get out of the hospital?
You want an officer to go to your home and temporarily hold your items?
My personal property, yeah, it's got very, very, very sensitive information of me on those items that I don't trust are not being used against me, I guess you would say.
198 County 10-4. So your husband?
We're legally separated. We both have lawyers, and we're pursuing divorce.
Copy.
And he took possession of my items while being hospitalized.
I will put this in here for an officer. I'm not sure what they'll do.
And it's my phone, my laptop,
629.
and my car. And my phone and laptop have naked pictures of me on them.
Copy. I also have a police radio, so bear with me. I'm trying to do more than one thing at a time. All right. What's your home address?
Coldwater Circle, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, 29588.
Coldwater Circle. All right. And what is your name? And your phone number?
843-6. Well, do you want me to just give you the hospital's number? Because if you call my number, he's going to answer.
Yeah, just the number we can contact you with.
Lee, can I get a number to this place so if they called me back?
Okay. And do they need to ask for a certain room number? Which hospital are you at?
South Strand.
Okay. So
And
you're
while I
going
was
through.
admitted here, my husband, who were legally separated, swooped in and claimed my personal items as my husband, not as my legally separated husband, and my car and my laptop.
So were they like brought to the hospital and he took those items?
Yeah.
Okay.
And now he's going through my phone and texting people impersonating me.
Okay. Do you want the officers to come to you to make a report about this?
No, I'd rather them just show up at the house because he works from home. He's a pastor doing this.
Five ten.
And I'd like it to be as soon as possible because from what I hear from just people calling me at the hospital that it's been multiple people that he's sending out messages from my phone saying it's me, but it can't be because he has my phone.
Okay.
And the phone is in my name. It's not a dual phone, and it's the bill is in my name and everything.
328.
And the car is in my name. The car insurance is in my name. Everything. The laptop.
Copy.
And he's taken advantage of me being in the hospital, and he's taken possession of them, even though we're legally separated
10-4.
and both have lawyers and everything.
Okay, if it's a vehicle that's been repossessed, you'll have to contact that financial institution. Yes, ma'am. Right, but in order to find out.
And you want the officers to hold on to your belongings or take them to the hospital?
They can actually be put in a holding locker or something at the police department that only I can get them out, if that's okay. I just need them to be confiscated and put in a holding thing. And I get out, I believe on Monday is when they're released. I have my release date with the charts and stuff on Monday is when they'll think I'll be fully recovered.
Okay. And is he at home right now, do you know?
He probably will be, yeah.
What's his name?
John Paul Miller. And if you cannot get Officer Wilson to do this because they are friends, he's a parishioner at our church, so I think it would be a conflict of interest.
Wilson?
Yeah. It would be a big conflict of interest because he is
What's his
a
first
church
name?
elder. Brian.
Yeah, no, he won't.
Okay, good. It would just be a really big conflict of interest, and I'd hate
Can
to
I
put him
get
in
a
the middle of
brief
it anyway.
description? Is he black, white, Hispanic?
He's white, male,
How old is he?
44.
And do you
His
live at that
sister,
home as
Lacey,
well?
lives with them.
Do you live with him?
Not currently, no.
All right, we'll get an officer dispatched as soon as possible. Just call us back if anything changes or if you have any further information.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye.
On February 15th, 2024, Mica called 911 requesting a mental health pickup because JP was manic.
911, what's the address of the emergency?
Hi, I have somebody who I believe to be in a manic state and is a direct danger to the people in his household and himself and others. I need an immediate pickup, not the 72-hour pickup that a spouse can initiate. I need this to be a little quicker because he is a flight risk. There's been domestic violence. He put his hands on me. And I need an immediate pickup, not a 72-hour where he can flee the county.
Okay, honey, what's the address?
Where I think he should be, water, which is one word, cold water, circle, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, 29588.
And who is he to you?
Can you say that one more time?
Who is he to you, honey?
He's my husband.
Okay, and he put his hands on you?
Yeah, he tried to throat punch me, but thankfully I was standing up, so he made contact, but it didn't knock the wind out of me like it should have.
He put his
And
hands
he pushed me down in front of thousands of people at Disney World, and so, yeah, and his best friend even saw that happen. He slapped drinks right out of my hand.
Okay, honey, when did he put his hands around your throat?
That was before I was in the hospital after that from just a panic attack of what was happening. That was about a week ago, but I just got out of the hospital a couple days ago, and when I got out, he was impersonating my identity with the phone that he had in his hands. I didn't even have my phone or anything, and he's texting everybody. He hacked my social media, and he's got guns in the home and a baby staying there right now. Or at 6 o'clock tonight, his sister who lives with him is going to pick up her baby because she got her baby taken away from her because she's a danger, apparently at risk of being a danger to her baby because she's postpartum. So by 6 o'clock tonight, when they pick him up in Conway, that baby's going to be at that house where he's used guns as intimidation in the past, where he's put his hands on me, and he's on an antipsychotic medicine that he's misusing. And I even got off the phone with the pharmacy. He didn't pick up his latest prescription, which he should have on January 3rd. And I believe at this point, based on the people that he's come in contact with, some of them reported to me that based on how he was talking, they feared he had killed and buried me somewhere. And I feel like I need an immediate pickup because he is a flight risk because his son, the same thing just happened to his oldest son, and he fled to Georgetown.
Okay. What's your first and last name?
This is her dad, and she's having to use my phone because he took her phone. He has possession of her car, her purse, all her valuables.
Guns that were bought in my name that I fear he's going to use and then say it was in my name. He's got my CWP license, he's got my public notary license, and my seal and my stamp, which he's been trying to force me to sign a post-nup for the last year and a half, and I fear that he's going to use my seal to impersonate my signature like he's been impersonating my identity for the past 3 days. He signed that post-nup saying that I get nothing if we divorce. And that's not even my biggest concern. It's the identity theft. I don't care about not getting anything from the divorce. I really don't care. But that was given to me by the Secretary of State, trusting me to keep it safe. And then when I got in the hospital, they gave all my belongings to my husband, and we're here now.
Are you at that house? Are you at Coldwater?
No, we've parked in a open parking lot in Market Common by the soccer field.
Okay, they are going to want to meet with you. Can you get anywhere close to Coldwater?
Absolutely. I can be in Azalea Lakes, the apartment complex right across from it.
Okay. Can you head that way?
And another reason I feel like it's so urgent is because he's very hyperactive right now. He's causing a lot of damage very quickly. And his son is a felon who's been living in my house after I left. His sister, it got her baby taken away from her because she's postpartum. His father is a registered sex offender because of what he's done. So the whole family, I'm very scared for what they'll do to my family, the church. He's a pastor.
Okay.
And especially me and my life.
What's his name, honey?
His name.
What's his date of birth?
His
And how old is he?
He is 44 and a half.
Okay.
He's 6'2", male, brown hair, brown eyes. His son is identical to him, but he's like 5'2". So please don't arrest the wrong person. But he's 6'2".
Is there any children at that house, honey?
They should be at school right now. And he works remotely because he's a pastor. So he's either at my house or he fled to his son's house in Conway. But either way, we need to find him because his son has guns. His son is a felon.
All right, honey. What kind of car will you be in at Azalea Lake?
Blue Ford Expedition.
And I can be in the first turn. So when you first come into Cascades and Azalea Lakes entrance, the very first turn, there's like a dirt patch before you get to the neighborhood where it's like a cul-de-sac dirt patch. And it's before you even enter the Cascades neighborhood. It's very obvious on the right.
Okay.
That way we don't even have to technically enter the neighborhood. We can be right on the outskirts.
Okay, honey. And it's 246 Coldwater Circle, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
If I hit that,
You need to take a right.
right, it'll be up on the left.
Yeah, it'll be up on the left, and you'll see the dirt patch where I talked about. Where when you first get in the neighborhood, immediately on the right, there is a dirt patch. And his son, who's a felon, was following me around town in his coastal painting, his business he owns. His truck is decked out. He even rolled the window down because I rolled the window down, and he was following me.
Okay.
And his son, like I said, has had 3 domestic violence arrests in the last 3 months. His ex-wife currently has had his children taken away, and they're getting a divorce. The sister is going through a divorce. She lives in the home. She's postpartum and very dangerous to her baby. That's why she can't have her baby.
All right, honey. I have that call in, and officer will be dispatched as soon as possible, okay?
Okay, thanks. We'll be waiting. We're here.
And it's the Azalea Lake. Alrighty. They'll be there as soon as possible. If anything changes, call us back, okay?
Okay, thanks so much.
On February 25th, 2024, JP called 911 stating his ex-wife and her father were trying to break into the house. Mica and her father also called 911 that day. Funny, that recording wasn't included with the others in the response I received to my FOIA request.
911, what's the address of your emergency?
It's Coldwater Circle. It's Coldwater Circle.
Okay. Slow down.
My ex-wife who just got out of my wife who got out of the mental institute, her and her dad are trying to break into the house, and I need police here immediately.
Okay. Are the doors?
Yes, their doors are locked. They're trying to break in.
All right. Calm down. Take a breath. What's your name?
Okay. The cops have been here several times over the past 2 weeks because of her.
It's a good callback number in case we get disconnected. All right. Is anybody else in the house with you?
Yes, my sister's here.
Okay. Can you get yourselves upstairs to a bedroom?
Yes.
Okay. Can you lock the bedroom door?
Yes.
Okay. Let me get someone started out your way. All right. Oh, do
yes,
you know?
you.
Are they armed?
I don't know. She's been looking for a gun. Last time she came here, she tried to get a gun.
Okay.
And the police had to throw her out the house because she told them she wanted clothing. Instead of clothing, she went to grab a gun. Or she tried to grab a gun. She didn't grab one because the safe is locked and she doesn't even know the combination, but yes, she tried to.
Okay, so this is your ex-wife and her father?
Yes.
Okay. Are they threatening you? What have they said?
They just keep beating the door and beating the windows. And they're saying, let me in, let me in.
Are you upstairs now?
No, I'm at the stairway, though.
I want you guys to lock yourselves in a bedroom. I'm sending the police out.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, stay on the phone with me. I'm going to stay on the phone with you, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to stay on the phone with you. Are you able to get yourself to safety?
Yes. I'm in the back bedroom.
Okay. All right.
I'm afraid they're going to try to steal some of my stuff, too. She's been trying to take stuff, and
we're
already going to court.
Okay. Don't worry about that right now, okay?
Okay.
It's just you and your sister, no children?
Yes. No, 2 little dogs, that's it.
Okay. All right. Do you think you can leave safely?
No way. There's no way I could get out. They won't let me out.
Okay. I'm going to stay on the phone with you, okay? You tell me if you hear anything, see anything.
Okay, thank you. I'll look at the doorbell camera first. I'm on the phone to you to see what's going out there. Oh, they've locked it.
They've blocked the camera?
Yeah. Now they're beating on the wall again. They're beating on the door and the wall.
I'm just typing in what you're telling me. I hear the dogs barking.
Thank you. Yeah. I'm shaking. I can't stop shaking.
Okay. Stay on the phone with me, okay?
He's a very dangerous man. He was in the Army, and he's threatened me before.
All right. What's his name? Is that his last name? Is he white, black, Asian, Hispanic?
Is that it? Oh, the door locked? No, I don't want him talking there.
All right, and what's your ex-wife's name?
She just got out of the mental institute a few weeks ago, and we have a court date coming up because we're separating. And we had to call the cops on her at the church and the school last week as well because she tried to cause damage there. But she's not really herself right now. She's supposed to be taking lithium, and she hasn't been taking it.
Okay. Is she also white?
Yes.
Okay.
She looks a little bit Asian.
Okay. Are the
They're not
dogs
at the door
with you?
anymore.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do you
the
know where
dogs
they
are
went?
No.
I don't want you to put yourself in danger. You stay in the room.
Not, yeah.
They're already, the police are already on their way to you.
They're in their car. They're back in their car.
Okay. What kind of a car are they in? Are they in 2 separate cars?
They're in a HRV, a CRV. They're in a brown CRV, and we had to call the police, the city police. We had to call because her family broke into my school that I own, and they wouldn't leave. So we had to call the city police just Friday to get them out of there.
Okay.
I needed no trespassing for her dad, and the cops already told him one time to leave and not come back. This will be the second time he's come on the property after they've told him not to come on the property of my house.
Okay. Stay in the bedroom.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'll let you know when it's good to come out when the officers are on scene, okay?
Yeah.
Are they still in the driveway? Are they still in the property?
Yeah, they're still on the property.
Okay.
And let me just say, I love my wife, and I want her to be okay, and I'm trying to do what I can to get her to take her medicine and have her come home and, you know, all that kind of stuff. But I had to file papers just for the safety of my children and to keep her.
I get it. Believe me, I understand. I get it. You have
but I want the police officer to know that I'm not mad at her, but her dad's not allowed on the property ever. And right now, my lawyer told me that I had to file just to protect all the assets because she drained the bank account. She bought 2 cars in the past week. She's doing frantic things because she hasn't taken her medicine. It's not normally like this for her. She only does it about once a year. But right now, her dad's just been very evil. And it's just shaking so bad.
Okay. Take a deep breath in, all right? Take a deep breath in. I'm going to stay on the phone.
Okay. I don't want them to be upset with her, but it's her dad that kind of causes all this. She's mentally ill and doesn't know what she's doing at the time. She thinks she's moving to Africa and she wants to sell everything, and she's just not well. She just got over the mental institute here at South Strand about 2 weeks ago, and we already have a probate. Probate's already sent a letter for her to meet on March 5th to be evaluated by a doctor, and then she'll be served tomorrow with the divorce or the separation papers to tell her to stay off the property and stuff. So everything's in the works. And she's come here before with police officers twice, tried to get things, and she tricked them and said she was getting clothing when she has no clothing here, and she actually tried to get a gun, and the cops told her that she had to leave, that she couldn't even be here because of the way she was acting. So I want to make sure she doesn't take any of my stuff or hurt any of my things. Or her dad should not be allowed anywhere near this property. The fact that he's banging on my walls in my house after the police already asked him to leave and not come back.
Let me see where they are. Hold on, let's see. Who's coming out here? They're not that far away. All right, they're still in the car?
Yes, they're still in the car.
Okay.
They'll know by talking to her for more than 2 minutes that she's mentally ill. Nothing left in this house is hers. She's got everything she has, everything she owns, everything she needs. There's nothing left here. And I don't know what she did with the papers after being served. She might have thrown them away. I don't know what she did with them, so they could ask her about that.
Nothing of hers. I'm just putting in what you're telling me.
Yeah. Yeah, she has everything that's hers. I mean, I want her to come back, and I want to have a happy marriage, but she has to take her lithium.
Right.
Because she could kill one of my kids in the middle of the night. Like, she thought she tried to kill the dog one time because she thought it was baby Jesus, she said, and she had to drown it in oil.
That must have been scary.
She just emailed Mark Hammond, the Secretary of State, last week. I have the email where she sent him an email saying to investigate the 2 police officers that came here a few days before and kicked her out of the house. Like, she does these things when she's mentally ill that aren't normal. I have all the paperwork from the police officers that were here last week and the week before. I have all the notes and everything to show them whatever they need to see. I have all her her mental medicine notes. I have everything in a notebook that can.
Now, whose car is the CRV? Who does that belong to?
It's my wife. She just bought that 2 weeks ago, and then she bought another one just yesterday. She just keeps buying cars because she's bipolar. She stole money from the church. Right now she just committed a felony a few weeks ago, and their church they're wanting to press charges on her, and I'm begging them not to because I think that she's going to get back on her medicine and get well.
Right.
The city of Myrtle Beach they called the police. The church had a call to the police on her 2 weeks ago. The sheriff picked her up. She ran away from the sheriff for 24 hours on February the 7th. 6, something like that. I mean, I have all her paperwork from her doctor right in front of me. I have her diagnosis. I have all the police reports that she's just been doing the past few weeks.
How long was she in the hospital?
She was there for 5 days, but this is the 6th time that she's been there. She's been. No, I can't tell. She's been in 6 mental institutes over the past several years. And they normally give her lithium, and she gets out, she's fine. Well, this time, they didn't give her any lithium. She went to a new mental hospital, and they didn't know her. and she got out and she just left. She just skipped town and just left, and she drained the bank account and took everything she owns and just left. And so I had to, but then she's been, harassing and tormenting, and the police officer's here. Thank God. Okay,
They're there. All right, I'm going to let you go talk to them, okay?
Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Okay, bye now.
On March 11th, 2024, Mica called 911 to report razor blades in her tires.
Ring dispatch, this is Wendy.
Hi, I got a razor blade put in my tire at the Spring-Made Pier, and I wanted to make a police report.
Okay, what's the address you're at?
I'm at the veranda in the back of Market Common.
Okay, what address are you at?
Margarita Drive.
What, ma'am?
Margarita Drive.
Okay, unit what?
And my car is parked at the front of veranda.
Okay, this is in Myrtle
It's a black Civic.
Okay, this is in Myrtle Beach.
Mhm.
And your name, ma'am? And your phone number? Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
I was parked at the parking garage right there at the Spring-Made Pier. Walked on the beach. It was around 1:30-ish, like a.m., that I got back to my car. And when I got back and I pulled away, I heard the pop in my tire, so I immediately got out. And I took a picture. It's a giant razor sticking out the side of my wheel. And this same razor was put in my tire the day that I had to appear at probate court on March 5th in the parking lot of the county clerk. They saw the videos. They said nobody came near my car, but I have pictures of both razors, and they're identical.
So when they watched the
someone's
videos,
obviously following me.
when they watched the videos, they never saw anyone going near your car?
Correct, which means that someone was trying to get me to not be able to go to court, and they wanted me to have a flat tire. It was a psych evaluation from my ex-husband. It was a mandated psych evaluation, which I got dismissed after that day. They cleared me, dismissed, and dropped the case. But there was still a razor in my tire that day at court. And then just now, less than a week later, there's another razor in my tire, and he's accusing me of having an affair and all this crazy stuff.
Hang on 1 second with me.
And the car is in my, basically godmother's name, so it's not marital property.
All right, and you said this was yesterday this occurred?
Technically this morning, 1:30 a.m.
1:30 a.m.?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, are you at the location now, Margarita Drive?
Yes, ma'am.
So your tire popped after this happened?
No, my dad's on the way now to crank it up, put the donut, and then hopefully the razor's sticking out the side, so hopefully we'll be able to pull it and plug it, so hopefully, but the other tire did have to be replaced 100%. The one that he put, this person, whoever it is, that put it in at probate court, that had to completely be replaced. This one's on the side, and it's not all the way in. It's sticking out really far, so you can see the whole razor, and hopefully I'll be able to, East Coast Honda will be able to pull the razor out. Is there, a way to check for fingerprints on that thing or something?
I have no idea. That's something that the officers will have to discuss with you, and we'll have an officer dispatch to you as soon as possible and call us back if anything changes, if you have information, engine tail, and hold on 1 second for me. Copy. You said engine and medic too? Hold on one. Okay. All right, and you said this other incident occurred last week?
March 5th.
Okay. March 5th. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm going to put this information in, and we'll have officers out to you as soon as possible, okay? And they may want to call you to get some more information. If they do, it'll be from an unknown blocked or private number. Just make sure you answer, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Good luck. Bye-bye.
Diana, I need you to listen to this while I'm going to...
Mica was accused of stealing from Solid Rock Ministries on March 13th, 2024.
Okay, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to take over for the other dispatcher. She's a little busy. What's the address?
For the church here, Howard Avenue, Myrtle Beach 29577.
Okay, where did it happen in the county, though?
It happened at South State Bank on 544.
Okay, it's called, was it How?
South State Bank on
South State.
544.
Okay, is it in Saxty?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, looks like it's down by Dick Pond Road.
Yeah.
Dick Pond and Highway 544?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, and where are you right now?
I'm in Market Common at Howard Avenue.
Oh, okay, I see. That's
That's the church.
the church?
Yes, sir. Solid Rock.
Okay. Okay, what exactly happened?
The employee was entrusted with one of our missions accounts, and they took it upon themselves to go and remove the money out of the account and close it and quit, and without any permission from the church.
Okay, and your first name? And the phone number? Okay, so they stole money from you, or is it just that they closed your account?
They stole the money as well. They took the money out of the account as cash and put it in their personal account. It's like a breach of trust, I guess.
Okay. And it was an employee, you said?
Yes.
You, one of your employees or one of the banks?
No, one of the church employees.
Oh, one at church. Okay.
And we have documentation with her name on it, withdrawing the cash, and also bank statements deposited in her private account.
Okay.
And we're also filing a case with the city because she took in donations that she received door to door.
Okay, and when did this happen?
This happened on February 14th of this year.
Okay, is the suspect still in the area?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
We have her
you're
address.
okay.
You need her address?
Well, not yet. So she's in the area, like within your church area?
Yes, she's within Market Commons.
Okay, and are you at that location now?
Yes, we're at the church.
Okay. Is he?
She's not here. She is not here, though. She lives within the Market Common, but she's not at the church right now.
Right. Okay. And she took money. How much money was involved?
In the county, it was $159.09.
Is it $159 or $159,000?
Yes, $159.09.
Okay.
Yeah, because the city was over 1,000. County's just that one.
Okay. Do not disturb anything at the scene and contact your financial institutions to cancel bank credit cards and checks. An officer will be dispatched as soon as possible. And anything changes or you have further information, just give us a call back and they'll come to Howard Avenue.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, you're welcome.
They're coming.
All right, bye.
We'll be seeing you soon.
On May 1st, 2024, a neighbor called 911 to report suspicious activity at JP's house.
Where can I dispatch? Hello?
I'm still here. Yes, I'm still here.
This is Horry County Dispatch. Can I help you?
Sure, I was talking to a lady. She sent me you.
Okay.
What I'm calling for, we're in the neighborhood of Cascades. This is where that preacher guy, which everybody knows is crazy out here, and his wife apparently, which we know she didn't shoot herself. But what's happening, and he's had a bunch of Filipino girls or something, I don't know if what's going on in there, but the neighbor also saw him beating one of those girls up not too long ago. He can be, tell the police about it. The mail lady just went down there and she said there's always different young Oriental girls in that house, and then there now. I guess I don't know what he's going. I know they're doing an investigation into her death because she had just filed for divorce and all, and, we all know her from running and everything, and she ended up dead. But I think somebody might want to go by that house and see what's going on, because it don't look good for this neighborhood. And her mom's out here, there's older people out here in this neighborhood. Something's going on. Yes, ma'am, that's the address. And the mail lady said she went by there and there's still young Filipino girls, all that sex trafficking and all going on. Mm-hmm. I heard he was involved in that, but I'm not saying it because there's a lot he was into.
Okay.
And with little girls and all, and that's why it's going to all come out in the long run. But they're over there now, the girls are. There's nobody else. That's not their house. It belongs to her. And she had filed for divorce. So y'all might want to check it because there's something going on. They got, sheets all over the windows and don't look right in this neighborhood.
They have what all over the windows?
And like I said...
Oh, sheets.
It looks like they got sheets put over it now since all this. And we did see him fly near it and fly out of there because he almost hit us in his blue truck and he took off. That was on Saturday morning. Mm-hmm. And apparently he sneaked in there and leave. But those Orientals in there, and like I said, I think that was her house. But you heard about it. Everything going on with the, what was the name? Church, Solid Rock Church.
Okay.
And it's the Miller, J.P. Miller. And like you say, she filed for divorce. 2 days later, she's dead. So there's something going on in there. It's been going on a while. Like I said, the neighbor saw one of them, the boy, because he's real crazy, beating the girl on the back. But I don't know why he didn't call the police, but he didn't know either. A lot of people don't like getting involved. I don't think he's involved in sex trafficking, which I think he is. But y'all can find out, because they got no business in their house.
Okay. And what is your name? Live
down the road, believe me. Yeah, the neighbor knows. Everybody's scared of this guy now because what's going on. They should be.
Right. And what's your... Do you know about how many Oriental girls are there?
No, I have no idea, but the post lady did it always, and she saw them in a while ago because they came to the door and got some packages she delivered. She knows there's always something, and the other male man that used to be there said there's always something shady going in there with that boy and everything, which it is. They're young. She thinks they're Filipino. Yeah, JP, man, he was the one. His wife was just found dead. It was said that she committed suicide, but all the people got Facebook. They know he killed. You know how that goes.
Right.
He beat it all the time. He really did. He's a crazy guy, and he's involved in young kids and young girls. And of course, the church now is just saying that. Somebody should come up and say that a lot longer, and she'd be alive today. I'm sure y'all all read about it. It just happened, I think, Saturday. But there's always been something weird, and everybody had to tell you something weird going on in that house. But it's a nice neighborhood. Yeah, I don't really want to get involved, but you know what I mean?
Right. Do you know if there's any
Something
weapons
needs to be
involved?
done. I don't know if there's any weapons in there. I know they said the girl shot herself. I don't know if that happened there. Somebody told me that the mail, they thought she did it in Charleston, which don't make sense, but nobody knows.
Okay.
I don't know what's in that house.
And is there anyone in danger right now?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what's going on inside that house or not.
Right.
There's a black car out there. I know they got the windows and all. They'll see when they see the house.
Okay.
Yeah, he slipped in and he ran out of there, so I don't know if he was... I know he had a restraining order on him, and I don't even think he was supposed to be around that house, but like I said, she ended up dead. You know how that goes.
Right.
It's weird. And everybody knows. Everybody in that church knows. Everybody knows it. And it's under investigation, so...
Okay. All right. I'm going to let you go. An officer's going to be dispatched as soon as possible. Just call us back if you get new information or need further assistance.
All right. We appreciate it. We didn't want to get involved, but there's something that needs to be done because there's something going on, and you know it.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
On May 7th, 2024, JP called 911 reporting stalking.
911, what's the address of the emergency?
The address is going to be 6 Coldwater Circle. This is the one that's all over the news. And there's a car that's following me around in my neighborhood, and I think she has a gun. And she's been following me everywhere, and I've tried to get away, and she keeps following me. I think it's a girl or that or a guy with long hair, but I'm in my neighborhood driving, and she stays behind me. I tried to drive to Target. She stayed behind me. She was in front of my house with either a gun or a camera or something, and she's still following me in my neighborhood now. And I've received death threats over the past few days, so I'm kind of worried about this.
Okay, and what's the numeric address that you're at?
I'm driving in my neighborhood, but my address is Coldwater Circle, 29588.
What street are you on now? Do you know?
No, I'll be on Coldwater in about 30 seconds. I saw a police officer at the front of my neighborhood a little while ago. I don't know where he went. I went back to try to find him, but he's gone. But she's still following me.
Okay, do not go to your house.
Okay. Okay. So tell me what to do. I'm near my pool, the neighborhood pool.
Oh, you're fine. Do you see it?
Yeah, I'm in front of the neighborhood pool. I'm on Banks Drive, and I'm on Santo Drive, and it might be a guy. I can't tell if it's a guy or a girl. There's tinted windows, but
Can you see what race they are?
I was at my house, and they're in a white Volvo. I think it's a Volvo, but it's a white SUV, small SUV.
And they're following you?
Yeah, they're following me. Every turn I make, they're following me. Everywhere I go, they're following me. They follow me all around town. I try to get away. Or all around town. I went from 540. Went to 544 the whole time. They won't stop following me. Man, my heart's racing. I don't know what to do.
Stay on the line, okay? Do you know what type of gun it was?
Okay. What type of gun? No, I know. They were holding something up through the window. It could have been a camera, could have been a gun, could have been a water pistol. I don't know what it was, but they're holding something up and they won't stop following me. They just now, for the first time in the past 10 minutes, they just now stopped.
Okay, where'd they stop at?
On a street called, I don't know, Banks Drive, maybe, I think. Should I try to get the license number, like go behind them or something?
No, do not go near them.
Okay, I'm not doing nothing.
Are you, and is anyone else in danger right now besides you?
No, I'm the only one in my car. car. Oh, they're back to following me again.
Is there any way you can get to... I'm trying to get you to a safe location. Do you know where the grab-and-go gas station is?
Yes.
Can you try to get to there?
Yes. Yeah, but I'm just scared. I want to find out who this person is. I'm scared they'll stop following me or something. I don't know what to do.
Okay. That's why we're going to get officers in the area, okay, sir?
Okay, I'm going to the gas station. And they're still following me. How soon will the police officer be at the gas station? I'll be there in about 30 seconds, probably. Oh, they just turned. They turned into the pool in my neighborhood.
All right, just go to the gas station.
Okay. Man, I wish the police officer would go to the pool. They're on, what's the name of the street? They're on Azalea Lakes Boulevard. It's where they're at. Azalea Lakes Boulevard, the pool at Azalea Lakes Boulevard. Oh, here they come again.
Okay. Just go to the grab and go.
Yep, they're coming to me. If I get to the grab and go, what if they do something to me there?
Okay. Well, that's why I want to see if they're going to continue to follow you since you're in a safe location where other people are at. And if they do, then go past it, and I'm going to have you go somewhere else, okay?
Okay, they followed me to Target. I was pulling in the Target, and they...
Are they still behind you?
Can't see. I don't see them.
Okay. We're still just going to go to the grab and go, just in case.
Oh, there they are. Crap! They're right behind me. They pulled into another street. They're right behind me. I'm at the grab and go. I'm at the grab and go, and they're following me to the grab and go.
Okay, just keep on driving down Palmetto Point.
Oh, crap. I turned into the grab and go. I didn't know what to do. I turned into the grab and go.
Okay, can you go out the other exit?
Crap. They're following me into the grab and go. These people are crazy.
Can you, listen.
Yes, I'm going out the
I need you to go out towards Palmetto Point, okay? We're going to go towards 17. They're still following him. He just put in the... He's still in the grab and go. He's trying to get out of there.
They parked into the grab and go. They parked in the grab and go.
Suspects parked in the grab and go. What vehicle are you in, hon?
The grab and go. I'm in a blue pickup truck, and they're in a white SUV, and they parked in the grab and go. So they made a parking space. They're no longer behind me.
Okay, they're still parked.
I see the police officer.
All right, wave them down. Wave them down.
Okay. Thank you so much. You did such a good job. Oh, now that person got out of the car. They've gotten out of the car.
right, just wave that officer down, okay?
Okay, I waved him down, and he's turning in, and he's going after the person. I think he sees the person just got in their car.
Okay. Just stay on the line with me.
Okay, I am. It's a boy with long hair. It wasn't a girl. Thank you so much for taking care of me. Thank you so much. You did such a good job. I really appreciate it. God, if I told you how scared I was, you wouldn't even. I'm still on the phone with him.
It's the Volvo. You said it's the Volvo, correct?
Yes, he got him. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Do I hang up with you now? Is that what I do?
If you feel safe enough to hang up, unless you want another officer with you.
No, I'm okay. Do I go to my house? Or do I park somewhere? What do I do?
Just where are you at right now? Are you still at the grab and go?
I'm at the grab and go. Yeah, I can get gas. I need gas. Should I get gas?
Okay, just stay in your vehicle, okay?
Okay,
and
I'll stay in my vehicle.
And just stay right where you're at, and my officer will come to you. You don't get out.
I'm going to park next to the air and the vacuum thing over there, away from everybody. I don't want to get in the way of people, so I'm going to park over here on the side if that's okay.
That's fine.
Okay, I'm here and I'm okay. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for everything.
You're welcome.
Okay, have a good day. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
On May 14th, 2024, Myrtle Beach PD called for a well-being check on JP after an assault.
Horry County Dispatch, John, can I help you?
Hey, it's Myrtle Beach Police Department.
Hi.
Our chief wanted us to give you a call and do a welfare check on a male subject.
Okay. What's the address?
The address is going to be 246 Cold Water Circle.
Okay.
And it's going to be for a white male, John Paul Miller.
Okay.
And I guess the only reason they're wanting to go check on him, he got into an altercation at one of the Japanese restaurants here, and he assaulted a male. But they're just wanting to check, make sure he's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll get one out there.
Awesome. And if you just have your officer give me a call back.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yep, have a good night.
You too.
On June 21st, 2024, and June 29th, 2024, JP called 911 regarding harassment and hidden cameras.
911, what's that, emergency?
Hey, it's not really an emergency. I caught somebody putting a camera in my front yard, and I found out who they are, and so I was going to get a police officer over here so I can fill out a report.
Okay, so what's your address?
Cold Water Circle.
What's your name? And what's your callback number? Okay, when did this happen?
Yesterday, around between maybe 2 and 4, something like that.
Okay.
And I have a picture of her, and I have her address and everything. And she even made a video on Facebook of how she. Okay, sorry, yes.
Okay, so you know who the person is that did this?
I mean, I don't know him personally, but I sent it to a friend of mine.
Them?
Yes.
Okay. Are they in the area?
Yes, they live in Myrtle Beach.
Okay. Were there any weapons involved?
I swear there was a gun on her side, open carry, but I mean, I thought about that before I called you.
Okay.
I saw her through my Ring camera doing it, and so I started talking and saying to leave, or I started saying, "Who are you?" or whatever, and then she left. So but yeah. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Okay, and are you or anybody else in danger right now?
No.
Okay. All right, and you have her name, the suspect?
Yeah, her name is sorry, hold on, I have it right here. Oh, here it is. Her address is 2957. It's 29572.
Okay.
And I have a video that she posted where she's saying she's on my property and that I caught her.
Oh, okay. So she's admitting to it.
Yeah, she's been stalking me forever. She follows me around town, takes pictures and videos of me and posts them on social media. She's harassed my kids. Yeah, she's a crazy lady.
All right, so we're going to get Officer dispatch to you as soon as possible, and if anything changes,
Okay.
if you get any further information, just give us a call back, okay?
Thank you so much. Have a good day.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye-bye.
On July 7th, 2024, an anonymous female requested a well-being check on JP.
Horry County Dispatch, this is Ariel. How can I help you?
Hi, Aria. I noticed some things online and have been trying to reach. Would you be able to do a well check? He's not responding by phone, and he's supposed to be awake and at the church.
What's the address?
They told me that you would have it.
Okay, you don't know his address?
I mean, it's all over online. It's on Coldwater.
Copy.
That's all I know.
Okay, what is your name?
Do I have to give it?
I mean, you
I'll
can
give it
remain
if I have
anonymous,
to,
but
I mean, in paperwork, I would like for that to be anonymous.
what's the phone number you're calling from? Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
Okay, so I've been in contact with him, multiple times a day, and found information online that motorcycle gang and people were going to be at the protest this morning, and they were going to put a bullet in his head if he showed up. So that information was given to Myrtle Beach, but he's not answering his phone, and he's supposed to be up and at the church. So I don't know if
And
he's
he didn't
okay.
show up to church?
I don't think so.
So you don't know if he did?
No. I just know, he would have picked up the phone. He never has not picked up a phone call. And there's multiple people trying to reach him.
Okay, I need to get his description, starting with his race, please.
It's do you have that in your
Okay, I'm still.
computer?
I understand that it's a thing, but I'm still required to ask.
Okay.
About how old is he?
45.
Does he have any physical, medical, or mental conditions that we need to be aware of?
Not that I'm aware of.
Does anyone have access to any weapons?
I don't know.
Does anyone have a key, or can the home be unlocked remotely?
I think you'd have to have a key. I'm going to put you on speaker just in case he calls or texts or something. I don't want you to waste a trip there. Okay, nothing so far.
Okay, try to locate him with checking with his friends, neighbors, doctor, and hospitals. An officer will be dispatched as soon as possible. Are you wanting follow-up, or?
If you could, please, just to let me know that he's safe and okay.
Okay. And do you have his phone number in case the officers
Yes,
need to try to call it?
I do. Let me give it to you. It is
Do you have any other information that we need to notate?
no, just I feel like he may be in danger because of the motorcycle group.
Okay. And have you checked with do you have a way of checking with the church?
Well, there's people there live, and nobody's seen him yet. I don't know if that matters, but there's also a trailer blocking like one of the entrances, so it's possible somebody would maybe not have seen him, but highly unlikely.
Mhm. Okay. Like I said, an officer will be dispatched as soon as possible. Just call us back if anything changes or you have any further information, or, of course, if you hear from them, okay?
Okay, most definitely. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Horry County Dispatch, this is Rita.
Hi, Rita. I just called a short time ago to ask for a well check. He is okay. He's in the bathroom.
What's the address?
He just finally reached out via text.
Okay, what was the address, honey?
It's on Coldwater. I don't know the numbers.
Okay, hold on. All right.
Thank you so much, and I'm so sorry. Nobody was able to reach him all morning. Okay. Thank you so much.
To subject, and he was in the bathroom.
Yes.
Okay.
He's okay.
Got it. All right. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.